The next item on the agenda is the public hearing to solicit input on the recommended financial year 2022-2023 annual financial plan. Mr. John Wack, Chief Financial Officer, will share some information before we proceed.
Good evening. Tonight we'll be walking through just a few slides that summarize the superintendent's fiscal year 2023 recommended budget. This public hearing follows a public input session that was held on December 9th and multiple opportunities for the public to provide written comment. So we will not be taking any action tonight as the school board is set to approve the recommended budget on February 24th. So in summary, the fiscal year 2023 recommended budget reflects the following notable changes from the current year. Our general fund budget is increasing by about $23 million, or just over 4% compared to the current year, based on the target amount we received from the county manager. Our debt service budget associated with previously approved capital projects is increasing 10%. Our self-supporting school nutrition fund is increasing by about 5%, primarily due to benefits changes and pay adjustments. And our state and federal special revenue funds are increasing by about 8%, and that's primarily due to $4.5 million in recurring personnel costs supported by our ESSER 2 and 3 grants. So overall, the operating budget from all funds is growing nearly 5%, and wanted to note that our fiscal year 2023 figures do not yet include any funding for pay raises that will be added later in the process. These pie charts simply illustrate the major spending categories of our general fund budget, and we can see that instruction remains the lion's share of our expenditures budget at 76%. And finally, our revenue charts illustrate our major categories in the general fund, and we can see that the target increase of just over $23 million makes up the difference in fiscal year 2023, and that again will come from a combination of county and state funds. That was my brief summary, and we have had our 185-page budget document posted online for some time, and of course there's a lot of details for others to review.
Thank you, Mr. Wack. Some citizens may have signed up in advance with the school board clerk. We will follow that list first and then allow anyone else who wishes to speak on the financial plan to do so after we have completed the list. We ask that each speaker come to the microphone and clearly state your name and neighborhood or school affiliation. Any use of profanity or inappropriate language will be ruled out of order. Once you've finished speaking, if you did not sign up in advance, we ask that you write your name and contact information on the sign-in form located at the table at the back of the auditorium. Due to health concerns, hand sanitizer is provided. Speakers, you are allotted 3 minutes to address the school board. To assist you in your tracking of your time, there is a timekeeping system displaying the elapsed time on the screen. Speakers will also receive a notice from the chairperson when your time has expired. The school board is here to hear from you, the community. Speakers should speak directly to the board. We will not be responding to speakers, but we will carefully consider your comments regarding the annual financial plan. We appreciate your attendance here this evening and for providing your input. At this time, we have no speakers who have signed up for to speak in advance. So anyone else who is here to speak on the financial plan, now is your opportunity. Seeing none, the public hearing regarding the budget has come to a close. The last item on our agenda is the announcement of meeting dates. The school board's next meeting, oh yes, excuse me.
It looks like there may have been some citizens that just arrived. I'm not sure if you could see them though from your angle.
Oh, thank you. We will give a few minutes for some visitors that just arrived to see if they're here to speak on the financial plan. Ms. Hargrave, since you're close to the, here comes our, hi, good evening. Are you here to speak on the financial plan? All right. In that case, we will move to